Welcome back to Simply Southern. If you're still itching to get out in the garden, then this interview is for you. We're pleased to welcome to the studio Mallory Kelley with Alabama Extension's Home Horticulture Team. Mallory, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Mary.
Yes, and we're basically in May now. So what are some of the things that we can do out in the garden, starting with these beautiful begonias?
Yeah, so I brought this in today just to show you may have plants that are really loving the pot they're in. They could be, you know, multiplying rapidly, so it's not too late to think about easy to propagate plants such as this begonia, easy to make more and stick in different containers you may have around the landscape. So really easy to do, and I'll show you here, like if you do decide you want to propagate something like this, just make sure you cut off all the blooms. You don't want them to be trying to bloom and trying to root at the same time.
So that makes sense.
And then removing those lower leaves, so you've got some good stem, and you can even actually cut the leaf in half, so less transpiration from the leaves, and then get you some really good moist potting soil. Stick it in there, or even a container. A lot of times I'll do it right out in the landscape where you've got a pot in the shade. Okay. Stick it down in there about so deep, and usually within a week or so you've got you another plant. So easy to do there with the begonia.
Okay.
Lots of other plants, impatiens will do the same, easy to propagate. And it's a good time too still to divide, and with these ferns, you know, lots of different types of ferns out there, but if you've got some that have overgrown a pot or that you overwintered, maybe in a greenhouse or just tended to through the winter, it's a good time to pull them out of the pot and take a little machete, chop them up into several new plants, and bump them up into another container, and you've got, again, more plants to put in your landscape.
Does that also help this plant? I mean, obviously it's really big for the container that it's in. Are there other benefits?
This one's okay for this size, but as you'll see, they really get compressed and packed in there, and maybe the growth isn't as robust as it should be. So that would be definitely a sign that you want to, you know, break it up, give some to your neighbor, friends, family, that kind of thing.
Love that. All right, and there's also some flowers that you can start from seed, like a zinnia right now.
Still seed, like you may be thinking, oh, did I miss the window? As a lot of people are running out April and planting their gardens, planting their flowers, but really May is a great time still to add tomatoes and peppers and eggplants and zucchini and squash all to your gardens, and flowers are no exception to that too. Easy, zinnias, sunflowers, easy. Annual type flowers you can add to your garden and give you that bright burst of color. The more you cut of a zinnia, the more you're gonna get of them, so go out there and harvest those flowers, and they'll keep branching out, and they're awesome for bringing in the butterflies and the hummingbirds and things as well. So,
which we all love.
Yes.
So just real quickly, we have two other things to talk about. Fertilizer is very important.
Yes, May is a great time to side dress. So if you planted in April, you want to go by and give a little sprinkle to your vegetables and your flowers as well. And then too, if you think about fire ants, really start to take the march on in the month of May. So use a fire ant bait. There's lots of products out there, but make sure it is a bait. And we always say, if you put it in a little hand spreader, put it on number 2, walk as fast as you can. More is not better. You'll be wasting it. And let the fire ants do the work. They'll go out and get it and take it back to the colony for control.
Well, this is wonderful, and I know if for anybody who wants to garden, Extension has all kinds of programs, and it's just aces.edu.
That's right, and our calendar has events all across the state. So much information, workshops going on. Please come join us. We'd love to have you.
All right, Mallory, thank you. I know that my to-do list just got a little bit longer. So coming up next, we're heading over to the Southern Bite Test Kitchen for a delectable dessert that'll remind you of your favorite apple pie. Stacy Little shows us how to make his easy apple galette right after this break.
What we eat, what we wear. It all starts somewhere. And if it's good, it usually starts with a farmer. And that somewhere is right here in Alabama. In a field, in a barn, on a tractor. Right now, there's a farmer starting something good for all of us. And it all starts right here in Alabama.
There's no such thing as downtime when you own a farm. This is your land. You tend it and try to get the most from it, no matter the weather or time of day. It's been that way for generations. And for generations, your local quality co-op store has been there for you, with a full range of agriculture supplies and services, from feed to fertilizer, seed to grain storage, and the right hardware for any application. You'll always find what you need, plus friendly, knowledgeable advice at your local quality co-op store. There's one near you.
Get discounts on national brands and at local businesses with your Alpha Farmers membership. Members save hundreds with Ford, John Deere, Case IH, and Caterpillar. Plus, enjoy special rates at Choice and Wyndham Hotels. Benefits include rewards at Office Depot, Priester's Pecans, tourism destinations, and more. Download the Alpha Perks app, visit alphafarmers.org/perks, or stop by your local Alpha office and start saving today.
Support healthy food from local farmers by purchasing a Farming Feeds Alabama license plate. The tag funds education and promotion efforts, including Ag in the Classroom, agricultural scholarships, and youth programs. Get your Ag tag today.
For more Simply Southern, follow us on social media. And while you're online, visit our website, simplysouthern.tv.net. Simply Southern continues in a moment.
Sweet Grown Alabama, we just saw it as such an amazing platform to be able to market for farmers and small Alabama businesses.
Being a niche producer, a commercial mushroom laboratory, it's very important that we kind of get the word out about who we are, and Sweet Grown has been monumental in helping us do that.
I think just support your local community, your neighbor. That's the backbone.
Discover what's growing in your neck of the woods at sweetgrownalabama.org.